So a couple of months ago, I parked my car in a market in Lahore, and I saw a person who was driving a car in front of me drive his car into a woman who was begging on the street. So एक औरत भीख मांग रही थी सड़क पर. मैंने देखा कि एक शख्स ने गाड़ी चलाते हुए आया और अपनी गाड़ी से उस औरत को हिट किया. आई थॉट कि अभी ये निकलेगा और उसको हेल्प करेगा और उसको हॉस्पिटल पहुंचाएगा. बट दैट guy just quickly reversed his car and ran away. As soon as I saw that, I obviously just got out of my car, ran towards the woman. There were other people who approached that woman. I spoke to them. We called an ambulance. The ambulance came and took her to the hospital. And I noticed one thing. I noticed that all the people who surrounded me, who helped get the woman to the hospital, were all other poor people, or people who were probably beggars in the market. All the people, यानी जितने भी वो लोग वहाँ पे गाड़ियों में बैठे हुए थे, जितने भी लोग वहाँ पे पढ़े लिखे चल फिर रहे थे, जितने भी लोग वहाँ पे पढ़े लिखे लोग थे, कोई भी शख्स अपनी गाड़ी से नहीं उतरा कि वो आके इस औरत की मदद करे. कोई भी शख्स. सिर्फ दूसरे भीख मांगने वाले, दूसरे गरीब लोग आए और उन्होंने आके इस औरत की मदद की. और इस इंसिडेंट के बाद मैं एक सोच में पड़ गया कि ये क्या चीज थी, किस वजह से दूसरे पढ़े लिखे लोग, मुखय्यर हजरात, अदर सोशियो इकोनॉमिक जिनका स्टेटस उस औरत से ऊपर था, why did other people not step out? Why did other people not come out to help that poor woman? And I kept on thinking, and I kept on thinking to the point that I've reached a conclusion. There may be other things that might be impacting why people didn't come to help this woman. But one thing is for sure, one thing that massively played an impact here is our education system. The current education system around the world is a post-industrial revolution education system. It's an education system that was designed for factory workers. It was at a time when production was high, factories were producing goods, you needed more and more output, you needed productive, efficient factory workers. Therefore, an education system was designed so that our factories could be full of these efficient factory workers. We dehumanized humans and we started grading them. कि ये A grade, B grade, C minus, 50 नंबर, 100 नंबर. हमने लोगों को नंबर्स दे के, हमने लोगों को ग्रेड्स दे के उनको डीह्यूमनाइज कर दिया क्योंकि हमें चाहिए थे फैक्ट्री वर्कर्स. And these grades and these marks now define us. Our challenges in the current world, however, are changing. Let's talk about the mental health crisis. पूरी दुनिया में एक mental health का massive crisis है. What is our education system doing about that mental health crisis? Let's talk about climate change. The way climate change is going on right now, कुछ decades में हो सकता है हमारे अपने शहर रहने के काबिल ना हो. कराची जिस शहर में हम अभी रहते हैं, अभी हम यहाँ पे खड़े हैं, ये शायद पानी के नीचे हो. लाहौर जहाँ से मेरा ताल्लुक है, स्मॉग की वजह से वहाँ पे सांस भी नहीं लिया जा सकता. What exactly is our education system doing to address this challenge? चाहे वो Black Lives Matter हो in the US, or if it's atrocities being committed against Kashmiris in Kashmir, or it's the Palestinians who are suffering in Palestine, or if it's our missing people in our country ourselves. These are all very relevant issues that we all face on a day-to-day basis, and these are all interconnected issues. Yes, I completely agree. There are cosmetic changes that are coming within the education system. Yes, we've introduced activity-based learning. Yes, our curriculums are now more encouraging children to think critically. लेकिन वो critical thinking क्या? तालीम, 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 तालीम. कैसी वो तालीम कि जब हमारे अपने तालीमी इदारों में रिलीजियस आइडेंटिटी की वजह से बच्चों को हरास और अब्यूज किया जाए? कैसी वो तालीम कि हमारे ही तालीमी इदारों में लड़कियों को सेक्सुअली हरास किया जाए? कैसी वो तालीम कि हमारे अपने तालीमी इदारों में जो बच्चे प्लस साइज हों, अगर इफ समवन स्लाइटली ओबीस, उनका मजाक उड़ाया जाए? कैसी वो तालीम कि तालीम याफ्ता लोग बड़े होके ट्रांसजेंडर लोगों का, ख्वाजा सराओं का सड़कों पे मजाक उड़ाएं? कैसी वो तालीम के जिस तालीम के मिलने के बाद भी पढ़े लिखे लोग एक गरीब औरत की मदद करने के लिए अपनी गाड़ी से उतर कर कदम ना बढ़ाएं? कहां गई वो तरबियत? The tarbiyat that was meant to go hand in hand with talim, the talimo tarbiyat that we talk about. उस तरबियत का क्या? हमारे curriculums do encourage some level of critical thinking, for sure, as I just said, but not enough to change the system. Our curriculums do talk about critical thinking as far as our books allow it to do so. Our curriculums talk about critical thinking only to the extent that we don't end up having those uncomfortable conversations that will genuinely bring down structures of oppression, that will change the way people genuinely think. We just want to have comfortable conversations. We just want to talk about critical thinking from a very comfortable lens so that we don't become uncomfortable. We don't start questioning the structures that oppress people around us or oppress us ourselves. Yes, everyone loves a person, a fluently English-speaking student who's scored great marks in an O-levels or an A-levels or a matric exam, for sure. Everyone would love a student who can fluently talk in English, who can show you their American accent or flaunt their British accent. 100%. But is this the only thing that the world needs right now? We need men who grow up not to become harassers or rapists. We need children who understand each other, children who don't fat shame each other. We need able-bodied children to understand the plight of the disabled. We need children to empathize with the transgender. We need children who are empathetic to other people who don't necessarily have the same experience as them. Children who understand pain, children who understand trauma. These children don't necessarily have to have gone through that experience, but we need that empathy within our education systems so that these children can grow up to be empathetic individuals who can then genuinely change the world. The world is asking for kindness. The world is asking for empathy now more than ever. कितने दर्दों से, कितनी तकलीफ़ों में, कितनी झंझटों में, कितने अजाबों में हमारे इर्द-गिर्द लोग पड़े हुए हैं. और हमारा एजुकेशन सिस्टम किस चीज़ पे फोकस कर रहा है? मार्क्स, ग्रेड्स, रिजल्ट्स. There's so much pain around us, and yet we continue to talk about marks. We just continue to be hung up on grades. What about that child who is an empathetic child, who genuinely is making a difference in their community, who's caring for his or her parents, who's genuinely making an impact in other people's lives, but ends up getting a C grade in their exams? What about a child who's genuinely thinking critically, who's questioning, who's got a philosophical mind, but isn't scoring well on their exams? Where do these children stand? And this is where our education system now needs to be rethought. It's about time that we start thinking critically about the way we are educating our children, the way we are receiving education. It's about time that we stop treating our children like factory products. It's about time that we stop thinking of our children as factory workers. And we genuinely overhaul, reshape, reimagine education for our children if we want to change the world.